Hey guys, what is up? This is LTX here, and I'm bringing you guys here round 12, I think. Yeah, round 12 of the NR2003 2018 season. Sorry for I had to stop the recording real quick or something. Sorry about that. This will be round 12 from Phoenix Knight. I'm going to run through the starting lineup real quickly. The back at the 66 and Mark Thompson, David Gilliland, Kennington, Cole Witt, Mears, Gone, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Cody Ware, Timmy Hill, Matt DiBenedetto, David Reagan, Ty Dillon, Trevor Bain, Michael McDowell, Ryan Newman, Chris Buescher, AJ Allmendinger, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Paul Menard, Casey Kane, Jamie McMurray, Austin Dillon, Darrell Wallace Jr., Daniel Suarez, Jimmy Johnson, Eric Almirola, Joey Logano, Clint Boyer, Kyle Larson, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Eric Jones, Chase Elliott starting 5th, Kurt Busch starting 4th, Martin Truex Jr. starting 3rd. On the outside pole, discount tire number 2 Ford, Brad Keselowski. And starting on the pole is Kyle Busch and that M&M's caramel car. So, it'll be a little bit of a long race today. Oh, recording froze. Okay, we're good. A little bit of a long race tonight, actually, 47 laps. Lap times aren't exactly down in the 20s of seconds, so longer race as usual, or than usual. Eric Almirola coming in with a narrow 8-point lead over Denny Hamlin with a points lead. Only 10 points over Ryan Blaney, so that'll be a battle to watch for points. Harvick not far behind. It'll be Kyle Busch leading us to the green, looking to improve his situation in the standings, as we are green. As we come around for lap 1, Kyle Busch already facing pressure from Martin Truex Jr. on the inside. Wow, he's going to get a great run down there on the inside. Now, the outside lane doesn't exactly work too well in 1 and 2, but in 3 and 4, it can really get some nice runs off if you arc it well. Unfortunately for the 18 of Busch, Truex is going to be able to clear him before that's a possibility. As the field flies by there, 3-4 abreast, that might result in an accident. And I am shocked they're able to keep that straight. Came off that corner 4 abreast, 3 wide, and many other places throughout the pack. Drivers trying to get all they can early on. Truex leads the way, but he's got Busch Brother 1 and Busch Brother 2 close behind. And we'll see if Kyle Busch can get this run right here on Kurt Busch. At the start, he's slower, but you'll see a few miles an hour faster up the corner, and he's able to stay even, but it's not quite working well right now. I believe later on in the run, when the grip starts to fall away, the outside's more beneficial. But for now, Kyle Busch will do nothing but fall back, stuck on that outside lane. Kurt Busch moves into 2nd place. Only 2-time winners this season are Ryan Blaney and Kevin Harvick. Blaney currently mired somewhere outside the top 15 and 21st, actually. Oh dear, he's fallen back more. 24th, not having a good start to the race. Kevin Harvick up here currently working over Kyle Busch for the 3rd position. Looks like it will only be a matter of time before it's been completed, actually. Kevin Harvick up to 3rd place. So we only had 2 two-time winners and a bunch of 1-time winners. The 1-time winners being Truex, currently leading, Kyle Larson, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Timmy Hill, and Paul Menard. Lots of guys with just 1 win. Currently, I think everybody in the top 5 except for Denny Hamlin already has a win. Harvick having 2 of them. Ooh, Keselowski got in the wall big time off the corner there. That's not good for him. Started on the outside pole and fell back from the get-go, and it looks like things are still going even worse for him. He's now fallen outside of the top 10, and he's got some pretty heavy damage on that right side. as the 42 and the 48 make their way around him. It looks like he's getting pressure from more cars behind. Not a good start for Brad Keselowski, and it's going to be tough to dig themselves out of this one, as it's already pretty rough. He almost got in the wall again there, as he's back to 12. A little bit further back, we're going to talk about Casey Kane, actually. Kane has had a few rough races. He is mired 27th in points after being just a few points outside the playoff cutoff. Now he's 10 spots behind, about almost a race worth of points behind. So he's got a lot of ground to make up. But these are the kinds of runs he needs to put together. A little bit of contact there with the 19. Logano looks like he might have gotten the wall too. That's actually interesting. Both of the Penske cars. It doesn't look like there's damage on the 22 car. 3 wide with Elliott and Johnson. That's tight. Keselowski obviously seems to have gathered his car back up. See how the outside lane does here. Johnson on the inside will get the better run here, but Chase Elliott's actually going to be able to fend off both of them. Kane hard into the wall now. Wow, lots of guys hitting the wall. It's a little bit surprising to me. Car's just not handling very well. He's going to go up to the front. Meanwhile, Kurt Busch has found his way to the inside of Truex Jr., looking to try and make a pass for the lead. We'll see what Truex is able to do on the outside lane. He's going to get that run off. He's significantly faster. Whoa, he slides it off the corner. He loses his momentum, and that might be it. Kurt Busch might be able to take the lead here on lap 11, and that he will. He's going to bring Kyle Busch with him. Could be a Busch Brothers 1-2 early in the running here at Phoenix. Truex is going to go try again on the outside. So I switch back and forth to compare their speeds. Yeah, Truex right now is just lacking the grip. He got a little bit of a run there, but it's not going to be enough. They're just lacking the grip right now to get that run off and really make it work. Boyer just got into the back of the 11. Really got him out of shape. Where's Almirola running? Almirola is not where he needs to be. 24th in points. Ryan Blaney's up to 18th. He started moving up. I'm watching the championship battle here. I was about to, oh my god. I was going to say Denny Hamlin is in position to take the points, but he just slapped the wall. So that's going to change things quite a bit. Turn of events there. I'm sure a lot of these guys have damage on their right sides. If we're going to look at them right here. No, that's not going to work. We just look at them here. Yeah, Hamlin had a donut. Big old donut on the side. Not sure about back here. Oh my gosh, I think he just hit the wall again. Hamlin getting some pretty heavy hits. Keselowski obviously battered up. Seems to be a divide over here. Blaney starting to pick up steam, working his way up through the field. All poor timing for the 11 of Hamlin as he starts to drop back and lose that speed. He's stuck on the outside, can't really do anything. That damage on the right side seriously hampering the handling of that car. Now what he needs to see is Blaney is starting to march through the field up to 16th now, working on Bain and Suarez for the next couple of spots. Well, at the front, the Busch Brothers 1-2 still holds as we're now a third through the race. It'll be Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Truex, Boyer, and Eric Jones, your top 5. Still 3 wide, some places mid-pack. Some cars running that yellow line. Those are not cars running the yellow line. We have pit stops beginning. See a lot of the guys with damage coming in early. Jones, Harvick, Logano, Elliott, some of the front runners leading everybody down pit road. We're back to the front to our leaders. It looks like a lot of them are coming this time. The grand majority of them. We'll have Ty Dillon playing a little bit of extra strategy, staying out on the track longer. Ty Dillon along with DJ Kennington. The rest of the field is going to come down. Really be watching this 41 and 18 getting back out on track here. These are the important ones. All the leaders, most of the top 10, all pit on the same round of pit stops. So these are the guys we need to watch, especially right here. Right side's on for the 41. That's down. So far, so good for the pit stop. He's ahead of the 78. Looks like he's going to get out first. Narrowly misses 78. Wow, he gets a great pit stop. Kurt Busch easily off of pit road first. He's got a big look. Stenhouse got a lot of ground off pit road. And it looks like disaster has struck for Kyle Busch as he's still on pit road. Very slow pit stop for the 18. Do they have a problem, or is it just a slow pit stop? Did the crew drop the ball? They did. Kyle Busch, with an extremely lengthy pit stop, is going to lose almost all of his track position, and he's going to have a lot of work to do. It's going to work to the benefit, to the guys of, Larson, Johnson, and Blaney is up in the top 10. He's starting to charge his way through the field. Oh, that's because he pit on the first round, so they're going to make it more. I see now. It's Kyle Busch, and almost a wreck there between the 52 and 43. They were able to keep it straight. That is big, big news for Kyle Busch. Not good news for him at all. Kurt Busch will take back the lead. Eric Jones will be second after that cycle. Truex Jr. third. Legato fourth. Boyer fifth. Elliott sixth. Blaney seventh. And we have a caution on the track. Oh my goodness. It's AJ Allmendinger and maybe Casey Mears. Big, big wreck. Lots of damage. See some contact as some of the cars get up to the field. I believe Harvick has some damage too. Yes, he does. Not sure if it was a pit road accident with Harvick, but he does have some significant damage on the back of his car. We'll have to go check the replay and see what happened. Okay, we're back after reviewing the footage. It was actually quite a gigantic pileup. Starts with Brennan Gaughan blowing his engine coming out of the corner here. That really stacks things up. 96 can't see through the smoke, runs right into him, and the chain reaction ensues. Kane, Suarez, the 47 extremely hard into the back of Suarez. Miraculously, I don't believe Eric Almirola got any damage out of that. Keselowski also some more damage to his car. Fortunate for him. We'll get an onboard of Eric Almirola as he miraculously does not hit anything. This is what you call keeping that championship lead intact. He slams on the brakes hard as the speed just decreases here. It looks like he's about to run right into Ryan Newman. He doesn't hit him. Barely misses him. And he's able to get away clean. Look at it from this camera angle. He barely slips by Kane. And I don't believe, see, there is no contact made. Oh, he might bump him, but wow, what a superb job keeping it off of him. He's going to have a little bit of damage there, but Eric Almirola overall doing a great job minimizing damage. Big pile up there. Lots of big names with damage. Harvick with some really heavy damage. Suarez was also running decently well. He had big damage. Keselowski with damage too. And many more. AJ Allmendinger absolutely destroyed. Where is he? Easily the hardest hit of the entire accident was Suarez getting ran into from the back of by AJ Allmendinger. Extreme impacts. Lifts the back end up of the 19 car. By the time the 47's on the brakes, it's already too late. And what an impact. Kane's third DNF in the last 5 races, I believe. More bad luck for Kane. Wow, we're going to go back green and see how the field shakes out. We're back live. Here we have Kurt Busch leading the way. Truex Jr. second. Legato third. Boyer, Elliott top 5. Blaney, Larson, Johnson, Byron, and Dillon make up the top 10. Pointing out how Blaney started off rough. He's almost cracked the top 10. Green flag waving here. Damaged cars on the inside. Going to be interesting to see how people work their way around him. Blaney, power move. Taking 3 wide, taking the 9 car and the 13 car 3 wide, wasting no time trying to get to the front. He smells that points lead. He saw Eric Almirola have to lose a lot of ground avoiding that wreck. Whoa, 3 wide with Larson in the lap car. He gets around. And Ty Dillon dropping back massively. Damaged race car he has. And a nice little scurry right there. Kurt Busch still leading the way as they come out of the corner. Truex hot on his tail though. We'll check the crash report here. If you look on the right side, I don't believe anybody's out of this race. It doesn't say out. And we'll just assume all the guys 5 laps down are out. Oh, 13 car hard into the wall. Oh, he makes contact with the 43. It's decently hard contact with Bubba Wallace there coming out of the corner. As I've completely missed it, I apologize. A battle for the lead here. Kurt Busch versus Truex Jr. This time it's Kurt Busch defending on the outside. We'll see if it works for him. He gets into the corner really well. but he gets too high up and he doesn't get that grip or run off. It looks like he will actually get the run off. And Kurt Busch, ooh, it's close. I don't think he'll get it. Hard to say. Don't look now, but Clint Bowyer is looming very closely to these two. Excuse me. Oh, my nose feels terrible. Clint Bowyer currently 28th in points. We talked about, every time we talk about him, he seems to wreck. How he has great pace and has really fast race cars, but they can't seem to catch a break, and they seem to have the worst luck. As Kurt Busch is doing everything he can to hold on to the lead, but unfortunately for him, it looks like Truex Jr. is going to retake control of the race, and Bowyer is going to go right by and follow him. So Kurt Busch battling his Stuart Haas teammate for second place, Truex to the lead. Logano and Blaney, Penske teammates, still close. Blaney fought all the way up into the top 5 after starting way deep in the field, all the way back to 25th at one point. I believe Bowyer's going to have him here. Clint Bowyer to second place, narrowly over Kurt Busch. Oh, he might have made a little bit of contact there. Shot the 14 out of the groove, but I think Bowyer can get the run off this corner and might be able to keep that position. I don't know. Kurt Busch is doing everything he can to try and tape up, and it's working for him so far. Bowyer will not have him clear yet. Kurt Busch still hanging on to that second spot. Looks like for now he'll keep his teammate behind him. I don't know. Bowyer still has a shot on that outside lane, but this is letting Truex inch away slowly and slowly. I do believe Bowyer has the faster car and might be able to go up there and fight Truex for it. But Kurt Busch is not making it easy on him. Running him to his absolute extreme. As now, let's clue Logano in on this party. And Blaney. And don't look now, but Jimmy Johnson's coming and he's bringing the... I was going to say he's bringing the rest of the top 10 with him, but they seem preoccupied with the lap car of Stenhouse. But I'm sure they'll be here soon, the way these guys are battling. Kurt Busch seems to have successfully been able to defend that position. I'm not sure if Bowyer just got in the wall or not. It doesn't look like he did. But Kurt Busch able to successfully defend that position. And I'm not sure if he's going to try and make another shot at Martin Truex Jr. and maybe pass him. Meanwhile, what the heck happened to Kyle Busch? Oh, dear. Never mind, I thought we had lap traffic. I was scared. Oh, yeah, green flag pit stops are starting. Here's a guy we haven't talked about all day. Jimmy Johnson has also started pretty deep in the field, slowly working his way up, and surprisingly enough, actually passing Logano and Blaney late in the running here, fighting throughout the top 5. They haven't had a great season. They've had an alright season, but it hasn't been anything miraculous. They seem to have heated up lately on tracks like Bristol and Rockingham. They seem to excel at the short track racing, but aerodynamically, they and the other 70 seem to struggle more at the cookie cutter tracks. So for teams like Johnson, Byron, Larson, and Elliott, there seems to have been a turnaround as we started to go to some more short tracks. As we saw earlier, half the field pit. Kyle Busch's day all but ruined. Is he a lap down? No, he's just stuck back there. It's hard to get back up. Truex on pit road. I believe the rest of the field should be coming down right now. Yep, here they come. 96 still on track. Eric Jones still on track. I don't believe he has made his stop yet. No, he's a lap down. He has. Might have been one of the first people to come in. But what am I doing? Where's the leaders? Here's Kurt Busch. Left side's going on the car right now. He's going to pull out of his pit stall. Great stop by him. Better stop by the 48 crew. They were able to make up a lot of ground. Here comes Truex, though. These guys ran extra laps on those older tires. They're going to come out right in front of Clint Bowyer. Oh! He blocks his teammate. Kurt Busch, very aggressive. Trying to not let anybody get between him and Truex. He's got his eyes set on that 78. Now he's got some slightly fresher tires, and he's got what he needs to go after him and get him. Right now it says the leader. Oh, spinner, Denny Hamlin. Wreck for Denny Hamlin. He was running second in points. That is insanely... That's really big. Will that bring out the caution? Yes, it does. Caution is out. Excuse that voice crack. Caution is out here at Phoenix. The man who is the leader is the 92. Actually, I believe he should be on pit road making his pit stop right now. If I'm not mistaken. Or not. Where is he? Oh God, he's all the way back there. Well, we'll have to go back and look at how Denny Hamlin wrecked, and then we'll have a restart. As usual, the accident did not originate with the person we originally thought. It originates with the 6 car and the 10 car. You see the 10 car exiting pit road. Can't do much to merge. Trevor Bayne runs right into the back of Almirola instead of taking the high lane hard into the outside wall. Hamlin's checking up here and has nowhere to go. Hard impact into the side of the 6 car. They're both sent spinning. Everybody's able to miss them. An unfortunate end to Denny Hamlin's day as we saw the engine was smoking, and that'll be it for him. Really unfortunate for Denny Hamlin as he was having a really good day. We'll get another angle of the wreck here. So this will give you another impact. Extremely hard impact. Wow. Fortunately for Trevor Bayne, neither hits were on driver's side. Should be thankful for that. But still massive impacts. We'll take you to the restart now and see how the race finishes. Welcome you back here to Phoenix International Raceway, or ISM now, as it is called. So, pace car leading the field currently. Lights are off, which means we're going green. We do see that. Oh God, what did they do? Oh wow, all these guys were tired out of the race. Lots of DNS today. Big one being Denny Hamlin, second in points. But if we look, our top 5, Martin Truex Jr., Kurt Busch, Flip Boyer, Jimmy Johnson, Joey Logano. Then top 10 is Eric Jones, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, William Byron, and Chase Elliott. So as we come around to take the green flag, it'll be a sprint to the finish. 9 laps. Truex Jr. and Kurt Busch, the guys to beat all day. We'll see who wins in the desert. Green flag is out. We're racing once again from Phoenix. As the field flies by, and I don't know how to do camera angles, Martin Truex Jr. gets a great jump off the restart. Kurt Busch stacks him up, but that's fine. They've got plenty of time, although he can't let the 78 get too far out. Kurt Busch has had a fast car, but the big narrative has been him defending positions all day and playing defense and being able to keep nobody between he and the 78. But the big deciding factor here, as we only have 8 to go, is what can he do to get around Martin Truex Jr. It looks like there he was able to close the gap down some. We're going to have a battle for the lead late in the race here, it looks like. 2 Stewart-Haas cars ganging up on the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. as they all file out of turn 4. 3 wide off the corner there. 3 wide in more places throughout the pack. Kurt Busch now right up to the back bumper of the 78. He's going to go under him here. Kurt Busch is going to get the, or Truex Jr. will get the run off. He'll be able to cut right down in front of Kurt Busch. And we're coming down to 6 laps to go. Truex Jr. just barely leading the 41 of Kurt Busch. Clint Boyer close behind. 5 laps to go. Intensity is picking up as the top 3 are nose to tail. Truex Jr. leading. See, Kurt Busch just gets to the center of the corner a little bit better than Truex does. Truex barely able to hold on to the lead as they dive down into 3 and 4 once again. 5 to go this time. No crazy moves yet. No dive bombs, no bumps, nothing yet. All being very patient, trying to pressure the 78 into a mistake. So far, Truex remains unmoved. Boyer looks to the inside of Kurt Busch. He's going to get to the inside of Kurt Busch. He's getting impatient. He knows it's go time, now or never. Stewart-Haas teammates running side by side. Kurt Busch is going to take a high line to defend again. This could be the downfall. Kurt Busch is going to get the run off and clear Boyer, but that's a setback. It's going to let Truex pull away some more. 4 to go. It's go time, or else Truex gets the win. Kurt Busch is running out of time to make the pass. He's been right on him all day. He's led some laps, but ultimately it's been Truex everybody's been chasing. It's go time, though. He's got to do something. 3 to go this time around. Warriors dropped back. Kurt Busch seems to be getting closer. He's inching back up to the bumper at the 78, except this time he doesn't have a choice. He'll have to make something out of it. 2 to go next time around the line. Ever so slowly, the 41 is creeping up on the back of the 78. He gets into the corner really nicely there. But will he get the better run off? It looks like about equal. 2 to go in the desert. Martin Truex Jr. still leading the way. Kurt Busch has not made a big move yet. Right there, he really closed up to his bumper. Top 4 all under a blanket. Up to Kurt Busch here in the closing laps to make a move on Truex Jr. 1 to go. He gets right up to his back bumper. No bumps. A little bit loose. He's going to be there. White flag. He's right there. He's in position to try and make a pass. Truex Jr. cuts down. They're ever so close. Through the dogleg for the last time. Kurt Busch right on the back bumper of Martin Truex Jr. Oh, he tries to get to his bumper. I don't know if he's going to be able to move him. Coming across the stripe, he'll pull down to the inside, but it's going to be Martin Truex Jr. coming across to win in the desert. He's able to fend off a hard-charging Kurt Busch. And that will be it from ISM. Your winner, the 78 of Martin Truex Jr., second of the season. Kurt Busch close to his second of the season. And once again, Clint Bowyer comes up short to get that first victory. Hard loss for them. However, a good points day, which is what they really need. Truex Jr. victorious here in Phoenix. Truly a great day for the 5-hour energy number 78 Furniture Row crew. Or a great night, I should say. As we look at the final standings, Martin Truex Jr., Kurt Busch, Clint Bowyer, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Larson round out your top 5. Ryan Blaney, Joe Logano, Chase Elliott, Eric Almirola in 9th, and William Byron in 10th. Byron with a top 10, good for him. That'll help propel him further up the playoff standings. Eric Jones, 11th, Paul Menard, 12th, Kyle Busch able to come back to 13th after a disastrous green flag pit stop. Really set them back. They just got stuck back in traffic and have struggled ever since, but able to come back and garner some points. Chris Buescher, Austin Dillon, Kevin Harvick was also fast. So was Brad Keselowski, but they suffered significant damage throughout the course of the race. Timmy Hill, Bubba, David Reagan, Jamie McMurray, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Michael McDowell, Alec Bowman. Just a rough day for the 88 crew, as they're actually the highest ranking team in points. 16, last seed in the playoffs that have not had a top 5 or a top 10. As a matter of fact, he's 16th in points without a top 10. The next driver to not have a top 10 is Matt DiBenedetto, who is 34th in points. So I guess you could ask, how the heck does Bowman have a 16th place spot in standings with no top 10s? And I consistently just outside the top 10, I guess. Cody Ware 25th, Newman 26th, DiBenedetto 27th, Gillen 28th. And as we scroll down, time to get into our DNFs and accidents. Suarez finishing 29th, limping back to the line after that accident. Same with Ty Dillon. Stenhouse Jr. Started strong, had a fast car, will finish 1 lap down. Hamlin had a really fast car, and that's going to shake up the standings a lot. Here are the rest of the DNFs. So we had Hamlin finishing 32nd. We had Almirola finishing 9th, and Blaney finishing 6th. So, looking at the points, let me see if I can get them onto the screen. Oh, it's being difficult. Okay, here we go. Looking at the points, you see Almirola came into the race with an 8-point lead over Denny Hamlin and a 10-point lead over Ryan Blaney. So they're going to gain significantly on Denny Hamlin. But 1, 2, 3, the gap will be down to 7 points between Eric Almirola and Ryan Blaney. So not a huge shakeup. Besides, Denny Hamlin now has some significant ground to make up. Well, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the race. Certainly thought it was a good one. I thoroughly enjoyed calling the finish to that one. I was honestly hoping Kurt Busch would, move him, but this is NR2003. Tend to get back to real life. NR2003, they don't really have emotions, although it was entertaining to make up a story about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you on the next video.